And there seems to be this overriding philosophy, ideology that's taken hold in that system, in the youth criminal justice system, that the last absolute resort is incarceration. You try to do everything other than that. But some crimes deserve incarceration. that if someone is guilty of rape or murder or grievous bodily harm, then that has to come with some consequences.
Our judicial system has to consider that now, and that's at the heart of the Bob Atkinson report, a political appointee for a report that they keep referring to, saying that was at the heart of it, is it last resort detention. Well, tell that to the two families I spoke to yesterday. They lost their kids to murders last few years, and I think 6 years was one sentence, another they've got 2 or 3 years to get out. No. So tell that to them. You know, there's victims out there, and you know, like I said, we've got to start looking at putting further protections in for people protecting themselves, because I'm getting increased numbers. I'm sure there's a lot of MPs out there getting increased number of people that are finding themselves the centre of an investigation for defending themselves, and that's going to happen more and more as it stands to reason. As
so is this a case of vigilantism, or are people defending their own property and themselves against?
I don't think there's too many people out there that are keen to hook into the vigilante stuff. I think this is people that, like Mrs. Lavelle that was stuck there the other day, they find themselves in those situations, and they're tense situations, and a lot of people say, oh, there's already laws exist to protect them. Well, they're not too good, because I had a friend at home spent 90 grand on trying to defend himself, continued attacks from on his house, and there's a real cost, and there needs to be some protections or some consideration for the fact that...
Was he ultimately exonerated? Or?
He was, yes.
But $90,000 cost.
$90,000
and not everyone can afford that. And even if you can, that could destroy your financial security.